These are the 9 features I would love to see in Fall Guys in 2023. With all the updates to the shop, you would think being able to gift things will be out whenever the game went free to play back in June of 2022, but as of the 9.0.2 patch or early January 2023, it's not a feature. I thought they would have dropped it during the Christmas holidays as a surprise update. Gifting would double the amount of money Fall Guys is currently making, heck, maybe even triple it, and in general, it would be a great feature to have. I'm just surprised Epic Games didn't try to push Izzytorium to implement it before the Christmas holidays. As someone who's accumulated hundreds of costumes over the course of nearly 2 years, it becomes a bit overwhelming to scroll and find the ones I want to wear. While I always wear the same upper, which is the worker, I do change everything else. Now, I could pin the cosmetics I wear by favoriting it, which I do. However, if it's not something that I just frequently wear or wear all the time, it's just not worth favoriting. Heck, even my favorites list is starting to become a bit of a mess now. I will make the buttons to hide the unwanted cosmetics or to archive the skins the trigger buttons like L2 or R2, since currently those buttons don't serve a function. Either way, being able to hide the costumes or cosmetics you don't wear will be a great quality of life change. Performance mode is something that Fortnite has, and it basically reduces texture quality. It also lightens the load on your GPU and CPU, allowing players to get more frames per second in exchange for a slight dip in quality. This, in my opinion, is a no-brainer feature, and I would love to see this implemented in Fall Guys. I could see it heavily benefiting Switch players the most, since it runs at 30 FPS, and depending on the map and how many people are on it, the FPS could go down to as low as 15 frames per second. Once upon a time, there used to be a bug in Fall Guys where everybody would appear as a solid color due to the game not loading everyone's skins, and since the game doesn't have to load the skins, you would get a small FPS boost. This feature, along with performance mode, would improve the overall performance of Fall Guys all around. While this would be a great feature, I definitely don't see Izzytorium ever implementing it, but a man can dream. With how accessible the game is, I'm surprised Fall Guys doesn't have a colorblind setting. While not a game-setting feature, it's something that I could see people appreciating, and it just makes the game even more accessible. Here's a small hack you can do if you play on PC. Search up adjust color filters, select enable color filters, and select the type of blindness you have. And this will change the entirety of Windows and not just Fall Guys. If you play squads or duos with random players long enough, you'll eventually encounter griefers and trolls who you just never want to be paired up with again. And while the chances of that happening are slim to none, I would love to be able to block teammates and just have it be 100% confirmed that I will never get paired up with them again. You could make it to where if too many people block you, the game suspends you for a short period of time, or if enough people block you, the game just outright bans you. Do I think this will be implemented? Absolutely not, but again, a man can dream. I own quite a few celebrations and always equip the same one. While I could go and change it, having the game select a celebration that you already own at random will be a fun thing to see, and you'll wonder which one the game will show you. You could extend this to emotes as well, but celebrations are where I would love to see this feature be implemented. While on topic of celebrations, would it be cool if celebrations had variations? Let me explain. You know how if you wear a full red or purple Among Us skin, you have a slight chance of being the imposter? Imagine if a celebration you have equipped plays a different song than it normally does, or it plays it at a different tempo. It could even have slightly different animations. This will make celebrations refreshing to see instead of seeing the same thing over and over again. While celebration variants by itself would be a great feature to have, if you paired it up with my last suggestion, which was random celebrations, the combination of the two would just keep celebrations incredibly fresh and just incredibly unique. While a season pass is generally stacked with a decent amount of value, having some of the tiers be double fame or double XP will be a great thing in my opinion. You could sprinkle it throughout the pass, maybe once every 10 or 20 levels, right until you reach level 100, and once you unlock it, you'll have an hour to use it. It could even be limited to a certain number of games, or it could cap itself out after you reach a certain amount of EXP, just to stop it from being broken. Another way they could implement double fame is to add to the weekly challenges. Make it to where one of the challenges can give out double fame, and it would definitely make one of the more grindy challenges worthwhile. I could totally see Izzytorium implementing double fame this way, though I would love to see it in the season pass, so as long as double fame is achievable through regular means, I'm okay with either or. Thank you guys for over 17,000 subscribers. A special thank you to our Max Tour members. Click the join button and get videos early and ad-free.